it was like not looking like it was going to go through, and it was like all this, you know, it was like, it was messy.
In mainstream media, we hear that part, right, which is that it's like this like really cleansing or like helps.
Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian appeared destined for a fairy tale ending when they went public with their whirlwind relationship. The proposal on a picturesque California beach, the elaborate wedding ceremony, and the November 2023 birth of their son Rocky all suggested a love story so perfect it could have been scripted by the most imaginative Hollywood writers. For a brief window, even longtime critics softened. Kourtney glowed like never before, and Travis seemed to be stepping beyond the chaotic rock star life he'd once represented on Blink-182 tours. Their public displays of affection were practically a mainstay on social media, and they fostered an air of boldness and authenticity that fans found irresistible. Yet that idyllic image lies in tatters now that a jaw-dropping rumor has taken center stage. Travis Barker has reportedly admitted to carrying on a secret gay affair with none other than Machine Gun Kelly. MGK. The swirling gossip sparked an instant meltdown across tabloids, social media platforms, and countless fan forums, overshadowing any earlier whispers that had linked Travis to different women. This time,
we have a cold plunge, and I think also you're technically, I've seen mixed things about if you should do it while you're breastfeeding. So I haven't been doing sauna, cold plunge, or any type of those wellness things. I actually spoke to Andy because I'm building a wellness
So he's gonna
section at my home.
He's the best.
To have those things, because you think about it, we dedicate these.
the shock is all the more intense because MGK himself is a well-known figure, an edgy musician who once appeared to be Travis's close friend and collaborator. Their bond over music had seemed to bring them into each other's orbits for tours, studio sessions, and red carpet events for years. Stray rumors circulated that Travis was drawn to MGK's provocative image, but few took them seriously. It seemed too far-fetched. Travis was perpetually described as a ladies' man with a string of high-profile romances, and MGK was known for dating Hollywood starlets and indulging in an energetic social life, yet bits of speculation about their chemistry occasionally crept into fan talks. People noticed that Travis and MGK shared more than just a passion for punk rock aesthetics. They showed an easy camaraderie that sometimes teetered on flirty. One or two eagle-eyed bloggers claimed that the duo seemed overly comfortable backstage, but the stories never fully took off. All that changed when, apparently out of nowhere, the rumor mill roared to life with the explosive claim that Travis had finally confessed to at least one encounter with MGK, a liaison he had supposedly kept secret for years. The instant question was, how could this not have come out sooner, especially given the Kardashian family's omnipresence in media?
And she's seeing all the things I'm saying about her behind her back. The tension rises all over again, and then you have to wait more months for the audience to see it and get everyone else's opinions. So it is a cycle. I think I like to look at it as therapy.
The scandal has successfully pulled the rug out from under Kourtney, who now faces the possibility that her husband wasn't just unfaithful, he was unfaithful with one of his best friends. Tensions in the Kardashian-Jenner universe have always existed, but they soared to new heights once this rumored confession hit the news. Insiders claim that Kourtney has become guarded, wrestling with the devastation of learning that Travis might have cheated and done so with someone she considered part of their extended social group. MGK's name had floated around before in the Barker household, but usually in the context of musical projects and comedic social media clips or cameo visits at big events. Kourtney had no reason to think the two men shared a deeper, more intimate secret. Observers noticed that Kourtney and Travis's dynamic shifted conspicuously in the weeks leading up to the bombshell. Usually, the pair would flaunt their love in daily posts, posing on private jets or snuggling poolside at a friend's mansion, and nearly overnight their social media presence changed. Kourtney started posting cryptic messages about trust and sensitivity while Travis cut back on the lovey-dovey content that once flooded his profiles. At first, fans thought it was simply a private disagreement or a collective decision to dial down the public exposure.
During times when I just felt maybe not at my best, I remember just going with him and all the kids, whether we'd go to church or to an art museum or we went to the Happiness Museum one time with
and he
all
loves
the kids.
that shit with you. Like, he loves Disney. Like,
right. Or coming over and decorating gingerbread houses or carving pumpkins. We used to go to...
oh, there's that episode that he comes
yes,
to the,
and
to
does
the
gingerbread houses. And we did that every year.
But in retrospect, many see it as evidence that Kourtney was already reeling from what she discovered about MGK as the rumor spread. Fans remembered Travis's edgy past. The rocker once admitted that monogamy wasn't really his thing in earlier relationships, acknowledging infidelities with multiple women, including ex-wife Shanna Moakler. The notion that he'd step outside his marriage might not be totally surprising in itself, but the twist that the affair was with MGK added a cultural thunderclap that overshadowed everything else. The Kardashian brand lives on dramatic twists. A secret gay and affair between two music industry celebrities is a story that even their most sensational seasons have never touched upon. The entire family allegedly went into crisis management mode. Jenner is said to have convened an emergency meeting urging everyone to stay calm and keep lines of communication open. She weathered countless scandals, few with the potential to cause such intricate fallout in this situation. You've not just a betrayal of Kourtney, but also a possible betrayal of the family by extension, especially given how tight-knit they've publicly claimed to be. Riss also had to consider business ramifications if public opinion went sour, branding Travis a liar or painting Kourtney as ignorant.
They hate me. We had Rob's birthday party on Saturday night.
I saw.
And he had this huge cake, and I brought them these gluten-free, dairy-free chocolate chip cookies.
No.
But I warned them in advance. They were fine. Kim was like, Mike North would never do that. She was like, at least you're thoughtful, and brought them.
Sponsors, endorsements, and the network behind their TV deals might rethink future collaborations. E's response to Travis's alleged affair with MGK has been particularly complex. She has spoken openly about supporting LGBTQ+ issues and frequently touts herself as open-minded, wondering if this bombshell might change her perspective on Travis or ironically highlight what she perceives as hypocrisy in the situation. Has said little on the record. However, she points to her subdued expressions during recent appearances, believing she's grappling with how to handle the layered scandal. Some tabloids even claim Kim had once walked in on MGK and Travis in a private moment, though no one has given tangible proof in a family used to controlling narratives. E's relative quiet feels telling, almost as if she's not sure which side of the story to believe. In the middle of this storm has retired to some extent, spending more time at home with her children. Sources say she's unwilling to film any emotional breakdowns or confrontations for the family's upcoming reality show season. Historically, she's been the least eager to commodify her personal strife and fiasco into entertainment production. Producers, however, are highly aware that public interest in the rumor is skyrocketing. They are unwilling to address it. It might make them look disingenuous. Kourtney, feeling betrayed and humiliated, desired to let cameras witness
How much better I feel when I'm not on it as much. And I do think it's important, for work or, there's moments when I think it makes sense, but I try to almost give myself limits, okay, I get up in the morning, I say a prayer first and set an intention for the day. Mm-hmm. Then I just try to not really check that stuff until after my workout. At least, usually after my workout, I shower and then I kind of start my work.
The possible implosion of her marriage, torn, the need for privacy and the relentlessness of a show that lives on real-life scandal backstage. Travis's band may ban Mitzvah Sally. GL gloom settling over him, he, known to sink into a reclusive state where life becomes chaotic. Scrolling through his phone while half listening to talks or hanging a corner before shows. Some if he regrets ever letting the claimed affair happen if he's weighed down by a secret he's guarded for years. We'll see if we reconcile. See in the report as a trial by fire that strengthened their bond, or maybe, just maybe, it will go down in pop culture history as the bombshell that ended a relationship that once glittered with promise. The final act unfolds, but fun unfolds. One thing now is certain. Travelation Barker's secret hookup with MGK has changed everything, seemingly a fairy tale or a swirling cauldron of doubt, disbelief, and scandal that the Kardashians could have written.